Smack 'em on job, everybody. Look, we're back. The fucking Rock and Metal Combat Podcast is back. And
Yeah.
before we started, Ian had the bright idea to get Marc Alden Taylor on the show.
Hey, don't say bright idea. I just had an idea.
And you invited him, and what does he do? He already comes in here with his free form, letting us know that we are not the American podcast, Ian.
No, we're the world's podcast.
Yeah. We also rule Atlantis underwater.
Oh, man. I thought Aquaman did, but that's cool.
Yeah. Elon Musk is going to air us in Mars. Did you know that?
No, that's cool, man. You'll be the last podcast on the moon.
Yep. But we're going to get all the countries together and Mars and everything and beat your ass so we can be America's podcast as well. Right, Ian?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people bring up, I saw some shit online. They said, the 10th anniversary of the show, and people are actually they're wrong about that shit because I had to erase our shit from fucking iTunes and then I put it back up so it looked like September was our anniversary, but it was actually July for anybody who's actually paying attention.
But our podcast is like Jesus Christ. He wasn't born on Christmas.
Oh, I know. They don't give a fuck. They're just looking.
Nobody else should give a fuck. We started in September as the good Lord intended.
What's Google say? So it's like, fuck it. If we're going to have a fake anniversary, we might as well have a fake podcast host on here and, have Marc. What's up, Marc?
Nothing much. How you guys doing? I was surprised.
I'm good. Another thing, Ian, if you remember back in the day when we first started, we were America's podcast until Freeform showed up and stole the vote because of, I ain't going to talk about what type of person, but somebody showed up in an SUV. And there were...
In the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night,
No.
And stole the election from us. We are no longer America's podcast. It's now Freeform. Well, I'm gonna be on Freeform. What are we doing again, Marc?
We're doing what the fuck are we doing? Oh, we're doing the Wasp first album.
Yeah, the Wasp album. We're gonna do the Wasp album. That's coming soon on Free. When are we doing that?
Friday night.
Right on. Friday night, Ian.
So freeform is still a thing?
Yeah. That's what he
It's
you can't listen 100 foot in front of a schoolyard or some shit. What's the rule?
Oh man, you can't listen to us around Bushy because he hates America's podcast because I stole that from the Cowboys because he's a fucking Cowgirl fan. So that was a dig at Bushy and I just kept it.
Yeah. And Bushy does not like OU812 more than Fair Warning. That's a lie.
No, he likes women and children first more than Fair Warning. More than OU812.
No, he also said he likes OU812 more than Fair Warning.
Well, he said he likes both those albums and more than OU. That he likes OU812 better than.
It's not true. I told him myself, I don't believe you. You're just trying to fucking ruffle feathers. I ain't falling for it. Nobody thinks that. Come on. Nobody. Not even the biggest. Well, maybe Sammy Hagar and Michael Anthony. That's about it.
But isn't he a member of Mofos of Metal? Those guys are fucking on crack, man. Like Black Sabbath sucks. Ozzy sucks.
I love that group. There's times they say, who's better, Manowar or Black Sabbath? I was like, Black Sabbath sucks. Manowar all the way. Just to piss off people. People get so mad at Manowar love.
No, I go on there all the time now. Whatever the post is on that page, I was like, Manowar sucks. Manowar are faggots. I'm like the opposite of you, Ralph. Yeah, but we're both doing the same thing.
But the thing is, you're part of the majority that hates Manowar. I go in there and piss off Manowar haters.
No, I think most of the people.
Are you saying Manowar sucks? It's the norm over there. Nothing special.
I don't know. I mean, that seems like a Man of War fanboy page. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's Man-O-War haters more there.
I don't know, but fuck it. Who cares? We're gonna have great ratings because we have fucking Marc Allen Taylor from the Real Housewives of Bakersfield on the show today.
Oh my God, Bakersfield. I don't have any potatoes, man.
Mark, are you single? Are you married now? What's going on?
I'm divorced.
Yeah, I know, but like the your ink wasn't even dry and you were dating somebody else. How's that going? Or are you single now?
No, I'm with somebody. I just don't put it on Facebook anymore because you guys like it's
Oh,
dumb when they leave me because I like Sammy Hagar, right? So they
all
find
Hey,
out.
right.
I liked your last girlfriend. The one I met, she was cool.
Oh, you mean Diane,
She
my
was
wife?
good. I liked it. You
She's
fucked
a
up.
cool
Yeah.
she's a cool lady. We left on good terms.
Okay,
There's no
good,
hate
good.
there.
That's a good.
All right.
When you
Well,
leave,
what's the new guy? What's the new guy's name? Fred? Fred?
No, Jennifer.
No.
transition. It used to be Fred. Now,
Yeah, Jennifer. That's a funny name for a girl.
Oh my God.
you
Yeah.
should know that, Mark. What did I just do? Huh?
Sounds familiar, man.
Jennifer.
Mark sucks dick.
Mark sucks dick.
Jennifer. She
Well,
drinks.
you should know I sucked your dick at Rocket Pod, so
Hey. Okay. So I don't
you
know
were
what to
giving me
talk
free
about that.
beer.
Yeah. All right. So everybody knows Mark sucks dicks for beer.
Well, he didn't suck my dick because I was insulting him the whole time over.
Oh my God. All right. Well, fuck it. Mark, you're here. You're stuck with us.
You're here. You're queer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
Let's
the
see what's
Beatles. I'm
going-
here, I'm there, I'm everywhere.
No.
Or is that Taylor Swift
Well,
now? Oh.
You're like fucking George Solo. You suck.
George Solo.
Yeah. What's the guitar player's name? George something?
George who?
George Michael? I don't know.
Oh, George Michael? Oh, he wasn't a guitar player, he was a singer. He was like
No.
Wham.
Who's the guitar player from the Beatles? The guy who sucked.
Oh,
That
George
played-
Harrison.
Yeah, he sucks.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a shitty Beatle. He's the shitty Beatle.
he is the shitty
Yeah.
Beatle. I agree with you. Jerry would argue with you on that, though.
Yeah, well, Sherry would lose.
Who?
Jerry, Supe,
Oh.
co-host
Okay.
of my shows.
Yeah, I have no idea because it's your show. Nobody listens to that shit. Let's see what's going on in the news here. God damn. A lot of shit about fucking what's this horrible band? Fucking Linkin Park getting back together. Like, who gives a fuck? Do you give a fuck, Mark? Is that your kind of wheelhouse, Linkin Park?
I fell out after the third album, but I liked him because of
All
Chester's
right,
voice.
all right, already. Yeah, put a big dick in your mouth after the third album.
I like only one song, so put a little dick in my mouth.
Yeah. What a shitty fucking band.
What's
And
this
it's
song?
fun.
Goddamn, I'm trying to think of the song I like from them. Maybe it's on one of those albums Mark's like.
Crawling? I don't know.
No. Well, keep talking. Maybe I'll remember.
No, I'm not gonna keep talking about this band. They're fucking horrible. But people are like, oh, they're replaced by a girl. It's like a girl sang in the first fucking place. That's what it is. Linkin Park is music for 12-year-old girls who got grounded and they're mad their phone got taken away. That's the angst.
I don't
of
know
fucking
what
Linkin
I'm
Park.
looking for. Because I'm falling. What song is that, Mark?
It
Isn't
sounds
that-
like you're looking for a dick
Isn't
in
that
your mouth.
crawling on my skin? These wounds that will not heal.
Let me
No.
see if I can find it.
Place where I belong?
No.
Yeah.
You're both fags.
Uh,
Linkin Park sucks.
Yeah,
In the
of
end?
course. Huh?
In the end?
No.
Oh.
I'll look for it.
Fags.
Yeah, dude, you like Prince. You and Mark are bigger fags than me.
I love Prince.
Of course.
Yeah, Prince's music for men.
Yeah,
Lincoln
right.
Park.
Yeah, right. Men that like thongs, get out of my face.
That's right. That's right. Lincoln Park's for fags. Prince is for men.
Hey, he played 32 instruments on one album. Come on, man.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that makes him good?
Makes him awesome.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Mark's
matter
wife
if he plays songs. He plays all the instruments, so I like that. Look, both of you cannot deny this. Prince's music is beyond dated. It's dated 80s crap.
No.
Yeah.
Sex never gets outdated. He's about sexual fucking innuendos.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
the songs, Mark.
Again,
And
when doves cry,
Mark's
doesn't sound-
ex-wife had sex with 32 guys at a bowling alley, you know? And that never goes out of style.
Who are you talking about?
Mark's wife.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, like his fifth wife.
Fifth wife.
Not the fourth one. I liked her.
That was the third one.
Whatever.
I haven't got to 4 yet.
Whatever. No, that's the thing I like to point out, though, is like, you know, people like to make fun of you, Mark, you know, because you're a horrible podcaster. You have like terrible teeth. You know, you're not funny and all this. I mean, there's like a myriad of reasons that people make fun of you. But I'm like, you know what? This motherfucker's like on his 10th wife. So this motherfucker's like banged 10 chicks.
Yeah, this guy gets more chicks than all you people that make fun of him.
Exactly. So it's like, make fun of Mark Alden Taylor all you like. I mean, and do it. You know, I'll be here to watch the comments. But
Breaking the Habit.
That's a good one.
Is that off one of the first 3 albums?
Yeah.
That song rules. Oh my God.
That song sucks.
Hey, no, it doesn't suck. Dude, when I listen to that song, I like to fiddle with my anus as I suck big black veiny cocks.
Ouch.
That song sucks.
So
all right, speaking of
when that comes on, I suck too on big black veiny cocks.
Speaking of shit that sucks, what's this shit about fucking dude from Journey's going to quit the band because he sucks so bad at this show? Did you see that shit, Ralph? I think you put a video up about it.
I made a story about it. It's like he got pissed off. People were making fun of his performance, and he's like, "Man, 1 million votes, I'm out of here." He's a bit of a drama queen, that guy.
Was it that bad? I mean, was it like
it was bad? I saw the footage. Yeah, it was bad. The guy, you think about it, man. Singing like Steve Perry for over a decade, that's going to shred your voice eventually. And that's what happened. I don't know if he was having an off night. It might have been just an off night. He still sings good. I don't know. But yeah, I saw that footage. It was pretty bad. And it was pro shot, Rock and Rio. It was horrible.
Right. But I mean, Mark rips off our show all the time, you know, and, you know, he doesn't sound that bad.
How do you know? You never listen to his show.
You damn right.
One thing I'll say about Mark, he don't rip us off.
Thank you.
Well, it's because you're not talented as well. That's why, you know. I mean,
I'll take that.
Let's get real here. He can't rip us off, Ian. He's incapable of bringing up that type of talent out of himself.
Mark, snort something through your nose.
Oh, God. What, water? That's all I got in there.
Yeah. There you go.
Right on. There you go. Now that's what I call a guest.
Now I'm all wet and I don't have a woman here. All right. Go ahead.
Where's your chick, dude? Your chick ain't there?
Nah, she's at home.
Yeah. Ian, who do you think his chick's banging right now?
I don't know, but he's black.
A big black veiny cock. Hey, Mark, wouldn't it be awesome if your chick licked ass?
No.
I mean a certain color ass.
No.
Yeah. You're talking about fucking Pretty Boy Floyd while your fucking old lady's licking ass to Jodeci.
I don't like that fucking band. That band sucks, man.
Hey,
don't ever put me with that band. Danger, Pretty Boy Floyd. No.
My girlfriend just saw Pretty Boy Floyd, and she told me the singer had track marks on his arm, and he was all fucked up. And I was like, wow, it's about time. I mean, shit, to be the singer Pretty Boy Floyd, you know, lead anybody to smack. No, it's a true story. She told me that. But
Mark.
my chick's really hot. And she digs Rush.
No, Rush rules. What's
Mark,
up, Ian? You said Mark.
is your favorite Rush album Hold Your Fire?
No.
Uh, I
It's
gotta
sick.
ask her favorite Rush album. I bet it's like Farewell to King 2112, something badass like that.
Mine's Signals.
Signal's a damn good album,
Yeah.
but only a retard would think it's their best. I don't mean that, Mark. Ian told me that on a text.
I didn't say it was their best. I said it's my favorite album. I think
No, that's what Ian told me. Ian said,
Yeah.
anybody that thinks Signal is their best album, a retard. And I said, Ian, don't say that. Mark thinks it's their best album. And Ian said, and I quote, fuck Mark. And I was like, okay. I'll stay out of that one.
I think Clockwork Angels is their best album. That was a fucking great album to go out with.
It's their best after Grace Under Pressure, that's for sure.
I agree with that. But I like Roll the Bones and all that stuff too, man.
No, you don't. You just say that to get a reaction.
I love Roll the
You're
Bones,
You're
man.
like Nate.
Per se, Ghost of a Chance. Fucking all the songs I'll tell out. The fucking instrumentals are fucking cool on there. Leave that thing alone. Great shit, man.
Hey, Mark, I heard a rumor you went and saw Chicken Foot live.
I saw them years ago, yeah. But I saw Sammy too.
No, no, I heard you just saw Chicken Foot do a tribute to Eddie Van Halen. What was that like?
It was amazing. They were great. Sammy
Oh, you
sounded
went
good.
to that crowd?
Yeah, I went to it.
Oh, yeah.
I got the
of course,
shirt.
You're Mark. You're King of Ring. It opened down here. The first
Yeah.
down here. My
Yeah, Al went there,
half,
didn't he?
My friend told me it was half empty.
Oh, it was full at the Forum. LA Forum is a pretty big place, man.
Yeah. I hear there's a lot of fags in California.
Well, yeah.
A lot of
Yeah, they were all there.
Did you meet a nice guy at the show?
Sure.
Yeah, his wife. His new wife.
Fred.
Jennifer. I was saying Styx, dude. The song Jennifer by Styx.
Oh, yeah, I love that song. Oh, yeah. That's on Crystal Ball,
Styx,
right?
Another fag band.
Yeah. Crystal Ball.
Crystal Ball, great album.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, crystal balls on your fucking lips.
That's
Fucking
a Prince
fags.
album.
Yeah.
I know. I have
why.
that one.
I don't know why, Ian. You like a lot of stuff that goes out of the box. You like The Cure. You like, but you won't listen to Styx and Kansas. I don't understand that shit.
Because he doesn't like classic rock. He's a fool.
No, I like it. I like a few songs. I like a few songs here or there, man. But like listen to a full album of that shit. It's like fucking like Pearl Jam. Not a fucking fan, dude. It's kind of some faggoty shit. And that's how fucking Styx is, man. I mean, Styx got some great songs like fucking Sweet Madam Blue and shit like that, and they got some good shit. And then they got a bunch of like fucking bullshit, and that's how Kansas is too.
Yeah, I
A
think
lot of bullshit. Let's not call a spade, man. They got some good songs, and they got a lot of fucking,
I can let you get past that with Styx, because Styx does have some crappy songs. But 70s Kansas, no way. Every song's a winner. All killer, no filler.
Yeah, no.
Left Overture, man. Come
Left
on.
Overture is the perfect album.
Perfect
The
album,
best
man.
album.
Yeah.
Perfect. All
Well,
killer, no filler.
what can I say? You agree with Mark? I don't.
Yeah, but Mark likes Prince right there.
I like The Cure also. What
and
about the
The
new
Cure.
Cure album? Are you going
And
to
The
get that?
Cure, I'm disassociated. You're more of a Mark guy than me. See, I like cool shit Mark likes. You like the crap Mark likes.
Mark likes any dick that comes through the fucking glory hole,
Hey, Mark, he just called you anti-heterosexual.
He could have his opinion. I know what I am.
Hey, man. Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
Great idea bringing Mark on. I'm enjoying this question and answering with Mark. Mark,
Yeah.
like 10 minutes ago, didn't know he was going to be on this show.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what do you think about the new Cure that's coming out, Ian?
I don't know. I haven't heard the new song.
Mm.
the last time they put out sucked. So let's hope the new album's good. Last album wasn't so good.
I agree with you. The last album was horrible
I liked the last album.
because we don't
No,
like
you
it.
didn't.
That's the only Cure album that worth anything. Was that last one? What was it called? Sucking through a glory hole in a straw, something like that.
That was the EP.
Okay, AP.
All right. Oh, hey, I saw something I actually liked today.
Cock?
Yes. George Lynch has a new band.
I like it. I saw the song.
Did you?
Ruben told me about it. I liked it.
I love that guy.
You,
The Voodoo something or other.
good singer.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's totally like an 80s vibe, you know, and all this shit. But I mean, good song, man. Good singer. Voodoo fucking something or other. Voodoo Mark sucks a cock. Yeah, Voodoo
Hey,
Mark sucks a cock.
hey, Ian, you want to see me do an impression?
Yeah.
All right, here I go. I'm Rick Allen. You too, Aggie. I'm Rick Allen. Look at me. I'm Rick Allen.
You think
you know,
that's funny,
they have
Mark?
live footage of Rick Allen at the airport. He hits her with a right and then another right and then another right and then another right.
Look at that. Hey, Ian, look at that. Mark actually said something funny. Thank you for using that on our show and not yours.
Yeah, he ripped that off of Sinbad. Mark
I
didn't
ripped
write
that off
that
from
joke.
You know
Mark and Brian here in LA, KLOS. They used to be on there in the 80s.
I saw Sinbad once. It was awesome because I'm a big fan of Victor Wooten. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
I know who Victor Wooten is.
Well,
Yeah.
Victor Wooten did a concert with Sinbad. And Sinbad came on stage and did some wacky shit while Victor Wooten was trying to play. It was very good. I never liked Sinbad, but he was funny that night.
Yeah, well, Mark sucks daily.
Oh, not that guy.
Mark, hey, are you in a fight? Are you no longer friends with him?
Oh, dude, he blocked. I didn't do nothing to him, dude. It's like me and Nate made a video, and Nate told me Mark Dolly's not your friend. Mark Dolly's not your friend. So I went and he talks shit about you all the time. I go, I know. So I just went and messaged him. I go, so Nate tells me you're not my friend. Here's the video, and he got all pissed off, saying Nate should be like helping me out because I'm a veteran. Where we should stick together. He should be talking shit like that. And then he blocked me, and he didn't block Nate. So I don't fucking know. Weird shit. So I said,
what the fuck are you a veteran of? I mean, Special Olympics makes you a veteran?
No, he was talking about them being veterans.
No, Mark is a veteran.
Yeah, Mark and Bush.
Nate.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean, you were in the Special Olympics. I mean, it's all one team, you know.
I'm just thankful Nate and Mark Daly weren't in the military when we were in war, or else we'd be speaking a different language today.
Bunch of figs.
Military fags.
Let's see what else is going on here.
Don't tell. What is that they say in the military? Don't tell, don't ask, or some shit.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah, they got in the military right in time. Nobody asked. Nobody told.
Hey, then you guys check out the the new Judas Priest remix of Rockarola.
Oh, I ordered it, but I haven't gotten it yet.
No, I haven't checked it out, but
it's only digital, right? Or is there a physical copy of that?
Physical copy. I ordered the vinyl.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what do you eat there, Mark?
cheese enchilada.
Enchilada? Right on.
I made it myself.
You did?
Yep.
Ian, would you eat that shit that Mark made?
No, I'd leave it, just like his other wives.
Hey, Mark, why don't you let the people know where they can buy a freeform rock shirt?
Well, you got to ask Jerry. Jerry made this, so you probably buy it from Jerry.
Get in touch with Jerry, everybody, and get yourself a freeform America's Podcast rock and roll. Do you still have Do you still have that same intro where that chick is like, "Hi, I'm from the Squiggles, and you're listening to Freeform Rock Podcast."
Squiggles.
Whatever the name of the band was.
I got Craig Gass and Courtney Cronin on there as a beginning.
Yeah, well, we had Craig Gass and Courtney Cronin invite us to do stand up with them at the Kiss movie.
I should have went to that.
No, they didn't invite you, did they?
No.
Why?
Not you guys. You guys are like Like huge, man. Come on, I'm just small
That's
potatoes
right.
compared to you guys.
That's right. You're that Ian. He knows what's up.
I don't have delusions of grandeur like some other former co-host does, but that's okay.
Oh, your internet was breaking up there for a second. I didn't hear.
Yeah. We're not talking about Terrence, goddammit.
Oh, the other one.
The other one, the one who made you.
Not him.
You are nothing without Terrence.
Oh, it was Chuck.
Oh,
Thinks
okay.
he's hot shit.
Hey man, at least Mark wasn't part of Cribs.
Yeah, he wasn't asked to be. That's why he wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think there'd be a freeform if he was on Cribs.
I don't even know what that is.
Hey, here's some. I haven't heard this shit because I refuse to listen to it. As much I love iced tea. I love iced tea. But did you guys hear the new Comfortably Numb with David Gilmour and Body Count?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It was horrible. A lot of people liked it, especially Mofos of Metal. They were going, "This is the best thing since Black Sabbath," because Black Sabbath sucks. But yeah,
Yeah, I no interest in that. No interest
I
whatsoever.
think the term mofo, I hate it. When people say mofo, it just it's like I don't like people saying mofo, and I don't like people saying it is what it is.
why don't you just be Samuel L. Jackson? Just say "motherfucker," you know, just say the whole word.
Or Samuel Belcher and say Alex will return my calls.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. I got a message the other day, Ralph, of a fan complaining you unfriended them.
Really?
Yes.
He must have did something.
Bill Lineman.
I don't know. I mean, there's people that do something rude, and I delete them, and then I forget all about them. So if that happened with this guy, he must have been rude somehow, and I deleted him.
Okay. Well, he said he wasn't even on our podcast page, but that you deleted him and how rude that was after so many years of being a fan.
I don't delete anybody unless they're being a douche. And usually it's after I warn, you know? So, yeah, I love people. Hey, delete me. What did you do for me to delete you? No, I didn't do anything. I was just minding my own business, fiddling with my anus, and then all of a sudden, when I was done looking at my gay porn, I found out I was deleted by Ralph. I didn't do nothing. Sure.
Mark, are you coming to Rockin' Pod this year?
Probably not. I don't have the money this year. I just got a new house and shit. So I'm fucking.
Oh, yeah?
I had to buy a lot of shit for this house.
Yeah, but I mean, you saw a lot of Freeform shirts, so I figured, you know.
Jerry gets all that money.
Jerry gets all that money.
You're not going, really?
No, they're gonna go. They're gonna get a table and they're gonna send me the recordings and I'm gonna put them up.
All right. Well, if people need another reason to go to Rockin' Pod this year, Mark's not going to go. So there you go.
Come on, stop saying shit like that. Eventually, he's going to snap and blame everything you're saying on me, and it pisses me off when you do that, Ian. Stop saying
That's all right.
Mark always thinks it's me saying it.
Nah, I was delusional. I'm good.
Look, I'm Rick Allen again. Wait, no, I'm not. Now I am.
What do you guys think of Mike Dean leaving COC?
I don't care.
I don't. I like a few albums by them, but I don't really not into that band as much. But every time I hear them, I listen to them.
I
Every time you hear, you're not into them, but every time you hear them, you listen to them.
Well, I mean, I won't
You
turn it off.
fucking retard.
I won't.
Do you realize how stupid that is?
After
Do you realize?
After American Speed Dealer, I didn't care for him anymore.
I would agree with that. I would say they made some good albums after that, but yeah, American Speed Dealer is definitely an album that'll turn you off. That was some like fucking radio shit. That shit was horrible. But no, I think it sucks, with the drummer dying, and now Mike leaves. Kind of like, is it really COC anymore? You know?
No, fucking every
Uh,
band is like that now. Every band doesn't have all original members.
yeah,
And
but
people accept it. And people accept it. Like Mark there. Mark accepts that shit. He doesn't give a fuck if all the main people are gone.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I'm pissed off at fucking REO Speedwagon right now. Fucking
The
Kevin
RSP
bitch
wagon's
Cronin.
done. It's a good day for Ian. They're done. They're not
dude,
going on.
dude, yeah, dude, you just once saw Van Hagar without Alex. You don't give a shit.
I saw. My brother had free tickets to see REO Speedwagon, some band I never heard of called Train that was headlining. And I said, you know what?
Oh, they suck.
I was like, no Gary Richard. The last time I saw REO was, and the only time I saw REO was on the High Fidelity tour when they came back and headlined a stadium. That was the only time I ever saw them.
Yeah,
I saw
they
them
suck.
3 times with Gary. Really fucking good.
Yeah, man. Without Gary, I was just not interested.
I like Dave Amato. He's pretty good. He's a little too fast. He plays a little old leads a little too fast. He needs to slow down a little bit. He's not playing it with the feeling that Gary played with them. It irritates me sometimes when I see them live and he's fucking up Gary's solos.
Fags. Speaking of fags, did you guys hear Axl Rose with Michael Schenker
I loved
doing
it.
Love to
I
Love to
loved
Love?
I loved it. I thought it was great.
What do you think, Mark?
I ordered the album.
It's okay, man. I liked it. I'm just wondering if that's studio magic because you hear him live now. He sounds like shit. Like that last the Dawkins album, Don sounded decent. And he sounds like shit live. So I don't know what they
That
did to
is
him.
true. Don sounds pretty good on his last album.
Yeah, but I mean, in all fairness, Love to Love sucks live and in studio, so it's a horrible
yeah.
song.
You're
Of
just not a
course.
UFO fan.
Of course, you don't.
Hey, I love Doctor and fucking Lights Out. Those are two amazing fucking songs.
You like
man.
the two biggest tracks they do. You don't like any of the deep
You
shit.
don't like Natural Thing.
No.
You don't
No,
like.
that shit sucks. I don't like
Natural.
Shoot, sucks.
Another great song.
Nah, that shit sucks.
They have so many killer songs.
You just like the
That's-
radio hits. You just like the two radio hits.
I'd rather hear the Macaulay Schenker group.
I am so
I'm not
happy
sure.
I'm not you.
There you go.
And by the way, I didn't mean to leave you out, Mark. I'm
That's
happy
okay.
I'm not you as well.
Thank you.
Let's see. What else?
I'm Rick Allen.
Hey. Uriah Heep's calling it quits. Good deal.
You mean Mick Box is calling it quits?
Right. That's all it's left. But hey, that's awesome though.
Hey, good live band.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah,
them
good
open
live
up for
band.
Priest. They were good.
Yeah.
I saw them open up for Priest in 1983, and then whatever year it was that you and me and you, Ian, went, they opened up for Priest again. That show.
Mark, what'd you think? You just saw fucking Chickenfoot open up for Loverboy. How was that?
It was great. Loverboy is awesome. Mike Reno needs to.
I'm going to go see Loverboy in January. They're opening for Styx.
Oh wow.
I'm getting ready to go see Maiden.
Fag.
And yeah, and who's I have no idea the opening band. I never fucking heard of them. I'm like, what the fuck? You couldn't get somebody good. And then Maiden announces, did you see this shit about Maiden announcing a new tour?
Yeah.
Where they're doing just from the first album through fucking Fear the Dark?
It's like, why do you have to keep going after fucking Power Slave? Stop at Power Slave already.
Well, no, I mean, but who's gonna drum? That's
Maiden,
the thing.
man. Maiden sucks. Maiden's so overrated, and so I mean, come on, dude.
You know what though? I'm getting ready for like the 7th time. I'm gonna try to give fucking Shitsitsu another fucking chance.
I always
'Cause,
like
you
the
know,
long songs on the album.
yeah,
The long songs
yeah.
are awesome.
I didn't like one fucking song on that fucking crap. But I want to try to give it another listen to. And I'm still pissed about like what they're playing off of fucking Seventh Son. I mean, I'm happy because I'm gonna hear "Caught Somewhere in Time." That's pretty much the one. Like, I want to hear like the first song, and then I'm like, I'm good. You know.
Yeah,
They do
Fucking-
put on a good show still. They're pretty energetic up there, man.
Well, no, I mean, like visually, I mean, it's fucking Maiden. You know, they can't rely on the music. It's got to be like, you know, Eddie and, you know, all visual. It's like a Kiss show. You're not going for the fucking music.
Well, that's
you
how I
know?
feel about Ghost. They're just a visual stunning band. I can't stand the music. I've tried. So
Yeah. Yeah, you don't like him because you're a fucking fake Christian.
well, I
Yeah,
don't
sex out of marriage.
I don't understand because Ralph, you hate The Cure, you hate Depeche Mode. That's fucking they're a mix between that and ABBA. They're like new wave trying to be looking metal to me.
I hear ABBA mixed with what's it called. I don't hear no Depeche Mode or.
Oh, I hear Depeche Mode, I hear The Cure, I hear they have elements of that shit in their music. They have some goth
Yeah,
going
you
on.
hear all kinds of shit. That's why your last wife just left you. She wanted to get with a man. Oh, fuck.
Team America, fuck yeah. All right, go ahead.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Freeform podcast, America's podcast. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
America's podcast. No wonder we're in such shit. America's podcast.
I'm
Get
gonna
the
be on
fuck outta here.
Freeform soon, and I'm gonna bring a big fucking suitcase full of communism for America's podcast.
Dude from Brajulia died.
Yeah, Brujeria. Yeah, man, I got a picture of that guy. That guy's awesome.
How the fuck you say that shit?
Brujeria. That means.
Do you like them?
That means, yeah, I love Brujeria. I got Matando Guayos, their first album. Their first album actually has a real decapitated head on the cover.
Right. They're good though. I never really.
I don't
checked them
know.
out.
You may not like them. I love them, man. They're kind of, hard to search a little bit.
But is that kind of like grindcore kind of shit?
No, it's in the realm of noisy stuff, but it's not grindcore.
Okay. Well, that sucks. He died. You know who else died today? That sucks. John Ashton died today.
Yeah, and Chris Christopherson.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died too. And well, there's a third one you guys don't give a fuck about, but when I used to skip school in the 80s, I used to watch this fucking soap opera called Days of Our Lives. And this one guy came in there and he was supposed to be Roman Brady. And then they found out he wasn't Roman Brady. He was a plant by Stefano DiMera. And he was actually John Black. And then Roman Brady, the original Roman Brady, came back. So Drake Hawkeston, man, I liked him, man.
I gotta say, I am very sad that Fred Hargerson died. But I'm even more sad that you watched Days of Our Lives.
Dude, back in the 80s, I didn't have cable. You had 4 channels. What else am I supposed to watch?
I'd rather watch fucking The Wall.
Did you hear what he said? He's like when I skipped school, when I left during first period because I peed my pants, I'd go home and watch Days of Our Lives. Dude, John Ashton died. That motherfucker was in Midnight Run.
That motherfucker at least got to do one more Beverly Hills before he died.
He looked pretty sad in that movie.
What did you guys think of that last Beverly Hills Cop?
I liked it. I mean, dude, not a lot of movies make me laugh out loud. That one scene when she was spraying tear gas in Eddie Murphy's face, where Eddie Murphy goes, "You don't have to use that much." That shit made me laugh out loud. I thought that shit was so funny.
I thought it was all right. I didn't think it was great.
I didn't like the daughter.
Yeah.
They should have taken that part out. But no, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but I mean, John Ashton looked very frail in that one. What sucks though is, he had enough sense to I ain't doing Beverly Hills Cop 3, which was horrible. But he came back for 4, and he said he goes, I'm willing to come back for another one, and I was like, well, that's cool, Yeah, unfortunately, he died. Chris Christopherson, though, man, wow, I had no idea he died too. That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
I remember. I grew up with that movie Convoy,
Yeah, Convoy. Fuck
and
yeah,
the Star is Born. That was a
yeah.
big deal. When I was a little kid, the Star is Born was a huge deal.
Oh yeah, with Bette Midler. That
Oh
was
no, Barbara Streisand.
or Barbara Streisand. Yeah, same thing. Uh,
It wasn't
but
he
yeah,
also in
man.
Blade?
Yeah,
Blade 2. Yeah,
He's in Blade 1
Blade
and 2. Yeah. Really
Yeah.
good in that movie.
Yeah, no, that sucks. But no, the guy from fucking Days of Our Lives, I'm glad he's dead. Cocksucker.
he made Mark
Not a,
at school.
not a fan. Yeah, you'd skip school to see what
Dude,
trouble that guy got
That
into.
show, compared to all the other soap operas, that show had demon possession. It had fucking CIA shit. It had fucking all this fucking taking over identities. It had more fucking shit than all those other ones. Was just, oh, I love you. Oh, I'm cheating on you. That shit had fucking sci-fi. It had everything in it. I was like tripping out on that show. So I go watch fucking what's that other one? General Hospital, Luke and Laura shit. Fuck that shit. That shit was gay.
Hey,
You know how I know you suck dick?
What?
You fucking fag. You watch fucking Days of Our Lives.
I
blame-
used to
I
as a
blame
kid.
I blame Days of Our Lives on the creation of Freeform
Hey,
podcast.
did you know
Yeah,
what?
I know. Well, I think it's fucked. He stole it because they used to be called America's soap opera.
They debuted the Rolling Stones A Bigger Bang on Days of Our Lives, and they had footage of the concert of them going to see the Rolling Stones in that Days of Our Lives.
I thought a bigger bang is why you ended up getting divorced this last time.
And his girlfriend is having a bigger bang right now.
Yeah,
Damn, dude.
with brothers.
And you know what, Mark? I know you're gonna disagree with me when I tell you this. But if your girlfriend is cheating on you, big deal. That's hot, man. You know what? Take her back. And then
Yeah.
invite that dude she's banging, and you can both three-way her.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, take comfort in the fact that if she's cheated on you, that's because you suck in bed.
That's because you like
Yeah.
Days of Our Lives.
Yeah,
Hey, like
That's why.
Sands through the hourglass, man. Come on.
yeah. It's nothing personal. You're just not a good fuck.
Wait.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ian. I didn't do what you wanted me to do last time.
Hey,
okay,
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark. That soap opera is the one with the hourglass in the beginning.
Yeah.
I remember that shit. I like an hourglass. The days of our life with the sand.
It's like sands through the hourglass. So
yeah.
are the
By the
days of our
time
lives.
all the sand is done, the
Yeah.
freeform rock is born. Now it's the days of our lives, Ian.
What the fuck else is going on here? Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Oh man. Yeah, it's crazy. You'd think like so much time has passed, like there'd be some amazing stories. There was a crazy shit that went down. I know Ralph is gonna laugh at that. I think you even made a news story about the Jane's Addiction
Yeah,
drama that went down on stage.
Yeah, I did.
What do you think about that, Mark? Does that like remind you of like drama you've gone through on Freeform and shit?
Oh, well, yeah. Well, except the one dude's gone now. But I like Jane's Addiction. I know Ralph doesn't like it. I think you like Jane's Addiction, Ian.
No, I love Jane's Addiction.
I love Jane's Addiction too, man. 3 Days is like one of the best songs of all time.
See
Fucking-
what I mean, Ian? He likes the garbage that you like.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, he ain't all bad, you know.
Yeah. Fucking, I love that band. I love Porno for Pyros, man. I like Perry, but fuck, man, that guy looked like he was on something. He looked like he was gone, and his wife was blaming the fucking monitors. What the fuck?
I'm blaming Perry Farrell. All of a sudden got good hearing, and he saw how shitty the music was, and went to go beat up David Navarro for writing it.
Yeah, I blame Perry's wife on this shit. I saw some interesting shit to where like, you know, he wanted because ever since he's got with this fucking Ching Ching Chong shit chick, um, like she's a background dancer in every band that he does. And when Jane's got back together with the original lineup and shit, they agreed, which I think is very smart. Uh, it was done. It wasn't like Kiss, where like two guys own everything. They decided it's going to be a full democracy, you know. And he wanted to have this shit where his wife's dancing in the background, and the other three guys were like, "No, no, none of this shit," you know. And these pussy whip motherfuckers, you know, like you, Mark. You know, you get married. Like I know you never would have went to Rockin' Pod if it wasn't for the fact that your wife wanted to meet Ralph and me. You know, but I think it's one of those pussy whip situations, and he's freaking out because everybody else fucking shot down his stupid ass idea, and it's unfortunate because. Man, they did a couple of new songs with Eric A. You know, once I got Eric A. back in the band, and you could hear it like instantly, like when he's back. Like, okay, sounds like Jane's. They released that first song, and it wasn't like the best, like lyrically to me. I'm like, okay, whatever. But man, the minute you heard Eric A.'s bass, you're like, this sounds like fucking Jane's Addiction. Finally. Um, you know, but all this shit, you know, because they shot down his fucking wife, you know, needs some pussy control, and fucking Perry's got no pussy control and can't control his fucking wife, and then he gets drunk on stage and pulls this shit. It sucks.
Well,
It sucks.
I gotta say, they opened the tour down here.
Mhm.
Charlie Hill and Daniela are fans. So
Yeah.
I got to see Jane's Addiction before it imploded.
What'd they say?
I can't remember. I know that Charlie sent me video like, hey, look at it. I should have bought you a ticket, you know what I'm saying. But the thing is that I am very happy that Charlie got to see Jane's Addiction. I would wish that you and Mark would be at the show where they fought. Because I don't give a fuck about both of you. Charlie Hill
Yeah. Yeah. Charlie did. Hey, I'm happy they got to see him. I was supposed to see him on their first reunion with Eric A. And to me, it's like seeing Jane's Addiction without Eric A. is like seeing Sabbath without Bill Ward. It's just not complete. I mean, he makes the sound of that band, you know. And it sucks, man. I mean, they were coming here to Seattle. That's one of the shows that got canceled. And I probably wasn't going to go because it was on a fucking Thursday, like every other goddamn show in the Seattle area. But, nah, it just sucks, man. You know?
Oh, don't. It's
And
awesome.
and to see, you know, like stupid shit, man. Stupid shit, you know? I don't know.
Well, what do you expect from a stupid band?
No, hey, there you go, Ralph. No, I kind of agree with you. If that's the shit you're gonna fucking argue about, you're fucking 60 years old and you're gonna pull that shit. And I think Perry's like 65, and you're gonna pull that shit. It's like, get the fuck out of here with your fucking wham white people problems, you know? Oh, I couldn't hear myself with the monitor. You know,
Hey,
get
the
the fuck out of
monitor
here.
ain't working. Oh, Ralph made
Well, how is that Dave's fault though? I don't understand why he goes and punches him because he's standing there. It made no sense.
No. Just like when you hear, like I saw some shit online, you know, where they're talking about people who work for the band, because that's the thing. Like Perry's wife put out this shit, you know, about the in-ear monitor and he couldn't hear himself and all this shit. But when you hear from these guys, were like roadies who've worked for Jane's Addiction for like 30 years. And, you know, they were the ones who talked about like what really happened was at the start of the tour, this whole thing about how they agreed to be a democracy and everybody got a vote, which how I feel bands should be. And they voted down, you know, his wife dancing in the background and all this. But they're like, fuck that shit. We want to go out there and play the music. We don't want this fucking dancing girls shit and all this shit. We just want to go out there and play the songs. And Perry had a fucking problem about that, and he's been drinking and blah blah blah, you know. Uh, and that's what sucks, you know. And I feel bad. And that's the thing that really sucks about shit like this, and something I never really thought about till ACDC. When ACDC had this shit, when Brian Johnson obviously couldn't do it and Axl Rose stepped in, and they were talking about it's like, it's not just us, it's the people that depend on our money they're our road crew, and that's how they make their money. If we cancel a tour, they're fucked too, you know. So you have a situation like that where like all these other people are out of how they make a living because of this fucking, Karen white girl fucking wham wham shit, you know. And it sucks. It sucks. And I applaud ACDC for doing what they did, because there's a lot of people who don't make ACDC money that work for ACDC that were able to pay their bills and do all this shit because they went on and did that shit with Axl Rose. And, most people just don't think about shit like that, you know? And obviously, a prima donna like fucking Perry Farrell doesn't think about that shit. When you cancel a tour, and it's not just him, it was like a co-headline tour with Love and Rockets, so they're out of money, their crew's out of money, Jane's Addiction's out of money, the people who bought the tickets, yes, they get refunded. But it's like all this other shit you cause because you're acting like a bitch, It's like, when there's a fight on Freeform, nobody loses money. Okay.
Yeah.
But in the world of rock and roll, people lose money, Freeform sucks. That's all I meant to say.
Hey, you were on there. We had a great episode.
Yeah, I know, because I was on there. Other than that, your show sucks.
What
else is going on?
You know what, Ian? Tell me how you really feel.
No,
okay.
Honestly,
Hey,
that episode with Ian was awesome. But when I come on this next Friday, I'm going to carry the tradition of keeping Freeform sucky. And I'm going to bring some fucking communism.
Hey, Ralph, did you see what I sent you on, the fuck you call that shit? Dropbox.
No, I don't check my Dropbox unless somebody tells me about it.
It's the new Thin Lizzy box set I sent you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been seeing that lately. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that 1976.
Jailbreak
Yeah,
and Johnny the Fox, right?
Yeah, plus all like a live concert. What's fucked up is like, I realize my dad lied to me, because for years he told me, he goes, yeah, Thin Lizzy was at your second birthday. No, apparently they were in Cleveland, Ohio and played a concert on that date. And that's included on that. But yeah, there's it's Jailbreak and Johnny the Fox, and then there's like a new mix of each album, and then all like, studio leftovers and shit. Anyway, it's a 5-disc set. I sent it to you.
All right, I'll check it out. I heard one song, and it was weird. It was like a beautiful piano instrumental, and it doesn't sound nothing like Thin Lizzy, but that's one of the bonus tracks.
Yeah. Do you like Thin Lizzy, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay, well, they don't like you.
They're all dead except for Brian, right? Was that two guitar players and the drummer?
No, Scott's still alive.
Scott's still alive.
Drummer's still alive. Scott Gorham, Brian Robertson, even Eric Bell's alive. The only guy who died was Phil Lynott, dude.
Yeah, well, he was the band.
He was the only guy. He's the only.
Yeah, it's like Freeform without Terrence.
Oh, Terrence was never on Freeform.
What was the name of the show you did with Terrence?
The Terrence and Marc Experience. It was an experience, I tell you.
Mark would never admit this now, but him and Terrence were on a mission to bury Rock and Metal Combat Podcast.
Oh yeah,
we were.
Oh, you admit it.
We wanted to get numbers. We wanted to get numbers and get you guys.
How'd that work out for you?
It didn't work out at all.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm honest, man. I'm not going to hold shit back. I'll tell you the truth.
All right.
I mean, We rule.
Why you're feeling all like telling the truth? Tell your ex-wives you're gay.
Okay. Well, that'd be a darn lie, man.
That way you can join in when they with your wife and her side piece.
Yeah, Abdul.
Well, she's closer to
let's
you
see.
now. She's up in Oregon. So there you go, Ian.
All right, yeah, I'll hit that shit with a bat. Um, what's this shit, Ralph? Again, you two like this stupid fucking band. REO Speedwagon. What's the deal? They quit touring because of some
Yeah,
shit. What's going on?
I don't know, man. It sounded like Bruce Hall's had a back surgery, and he was supposed to come back, but some reason he didn't come back, and that pissed Kevin Cronin off. So Kevin Cronin pretty much ended the band, and then Gary Richrath's son came out calling out Kevin Cronin. You're making the band leave with a whimper and blah blah blah. It's like, the fuck are you bitching about? Your dad's been dead forever, and wasn't even in the band since what, 1999 or something? Which, by the way, one of the worst albums I ever purchased in my life, and it was only $1. Was what's the name of the last album, Gary Richrath?
Very rich. Oh,
God, that was bad.
Life as We Know It.
Oh,
I like that album. I saw that tour.
well, there you go, Ian. That shows you how bad that album is.
That Ain't Love, One Too Many Girlfriends. I like that album, man.
Well, I don't fuck their bass player, man, because my buddy's dad was their original bass player, so fuck him.
Yeah, but you
true
like
story.
that REO Speedwagon review you did. You only liked the song that he sang.
Who?
Bruce Hall.
Is
Bruce Hall?
that what it was?
Yeah, he sang that song that you liked.
God,
Back on the
was
road
it?
again.
What was that?
That Michael Jackson ripped off that riff on Beat It. Nobody talks about that. People bring up Sunglasses at Night. I was like, dude, 1979, that riff on Beat It was REO Speedway.
Fucking 9 Lives. That shit was fucking horrible. That was the worst fucking thing we ever recorded until we did fan episodes. Oh my god.
Yeah. Worse than Galactic Cowboys. Get the fuck out of here.
That Galactic Cowboys
that
album was
shit's
horrible. Thanks for warning me about that.
Well, they're both about what and what. All right.
Hey, Nine Lives rules, man. That's like,
and even if you don't like 9 Lives, at least it was half the length of that Galactic Cowboys album.
I don't know. I like Riding the Storm Out. That's a good song.
Live. Yeah, live.
Let's see. What else is going on here? God, nothing I give a fuck about. Ralphie, you seen any shows lately?
No. I like the new Flotsam and Jetsam album. It's really good.
Yeah, that album rules, man.
What's the other album?
Yeah.
There was another.
I got it. I haven't checked it out yet.
There's another album too. What the fuck was the other on my book? The new Striper. I liked it. I wasn't a fan of the last Striper album. I was a little scared of this one, but it's good. It's a good album.
Yeah, me and my son once saw King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Fucking amazing show. Really good time. And we're getting ready to go see Iron Maiden in a couple weeks. Here's something. Queen. Did you get the new Queen box set, Ralph? The first album?
I gotta get that. Yeah.
I want to check it out.
To me, that's the most metal Queen album. Is the first one.
I agree with you. You gave me the idea to play Father to Son the other day. Fucking love that song.
My favorite song off that album.
Great album. I like King Rat too, man. Fucking great song.
King Rat, Liar.
Yeah.
Feeling Okay, Keep Yourself Alive. 7 Seas of Rock. Come on, that album's fucking awesome.
All killer, no filler, man.
I'll check it out. I mean, still, I think the best Queen record is the Flash Gordon soundtrack, but
oh my god,
a lot of people point to "Symptom of the Universe" as the proto thrash song. It was Queen, dude, with Stone Cold Crazy and Modern Day Rock and Roll. Yeah. Both those songs are very proto thrash before "Symptom of the Universe."
I'll check it. You know, there's 3 Queen albums that I will say I do like. Um, News of the World, Live Killers, and Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon's.
I can't believe you like Flash Gordon.
I can't
I
listen.
love it.
I can't.
You
Listen.
like Hot Space too? No, I'm joking.
Well, it's pretty-
No. I bought Hot Space. I remember like when Queen became hip again, like around Wayne's World and shit. It was like hard to find this shit. They were doing all the remasters through Hollywood Records when Disney had their own record label and shit.
They still do.
And I remember going to the record store and I was like, all right, I need to check out more Queen, because at that point all I had was like the Queen's greatest hits, and it was an import then. So I went and I bought Hot Space, and that shit sucked.
It's one of the worst albums I've ever heard.
that is their worst album, along with
Yeah.
Flash Gordon, in my opinion.
I don't know though. I would almost say, what am I don't know. I think fucking what's the fucking Highlander one? That one.
Oh, Kind of Magic.
Yeah.
Kind of Magic sucks.
I like that one.
You know, and I remember I bought the single for "I Want It All." I
like
love I Want It All.
that
I think
song. That is a terrible album. The Miracle.
Yeah, exactly. The Miracle. Yeah, but "I Want It All" is a fucking fantastic
I
song.
Want It All, and Was It All Worth It? 2 amazing songs on that album.
Yeah, I
Rest in
don't know
peace.
about
I like Breakthrough also, man.
what else sucked. What was the one after that?
No, Innuendo was awesome. That was
Innuendo ruled.
Oh no, that one sucks.
Except for Delilah, that song was horrible.
well, that's a short.
That one sucks.
That's
That
a
one
great
sucks.
album, and the song
And-
Innuendo had
You know, a real shitty album is fucking Jazz. Jazz sucks,
no,
Kyle.
I like jazz. It was different. Dead on
I
Top.
don't like what's the one with fucking crazy little thing called The Game.
The game.
Yeah.
The game was half good.
I mean, there's songs I like Dragon Attack.
Yeah,
and I
Dragon
like
Attack rules.
I love the song The Game. You know, that's good.
Yeah.
You know, but like full albums, it's like And I
You
remember
don't like Sail on Sweet Sister with
That's
Brian
a good
singing?
song. That's a
Great
good
song.
I bought
there was a couple.
what's what
There was like 2 good songs on side 2, and the rest was garbage.
Day at the Races. I bought like a special edition of that. That album sucks.
Man, I used to hate that album. Now I worship it.
Yeah.
When I first bought that album, I fucking hated it. I was like,
But like if I had to pick one, like okay, you could Live Killers. I would pick Live Killers.
I'd pick Queen 2, their greatest album ever. Masterpiece. Even Brian May agrees with me.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what else. Let's see here.
Hey, have you guys ever got a CD from Amazon and there was no CD in it?
No.
No.
I got this Dead Daisies. I opened, took the plastic off, and no CD.
Well, consider yourself lucky, because if it had the CD in there, you'd have to listen to that garbage.
You don't like Karabi?
Dude, you know the whole deal with that band? Do you know the story behind Dead Daisies?
It's a rich guy who put them together.
Extremely rich dude that owns a private jet and everything, pays Glenn Hughes, plays all these people, and I saw them live, dude. Well, I saw them live with Glenn Hughes, not Karabi, and it did nothing for me. I don't get it. But
I did get
Karabi.
Wayne's new CD.
Yeah, that's a good album.
Yeah.
I do like Karabi, so I will give it a chance. It's out already? Oh no, it's not. They're just sending out the covers now.
All right. Well, I'm done with fucking. There's nothing I'm blabbering off I give a shit about.
Let's get into yacht rock, dude.
All right. This was voted on by the fans,
By our viewers, yeah.
and I'm kind of surprised about that, but I'm not surprised about it.
Don't
But
my class, by the way.
all right. I love yacht rock. How do you feel about yacht rock, Mark?
I like it, man. I remember I used to hate Christopher Cross, and I got in him, and then I figured out why do I hate him when I like Hall & Oates? It's like basically the same shit. You know, a lot of stuff you grew up on the radio, like in the 70s, sitting there listening. This is basically all yacht rock in the 70s, man. Growing up in that
Yeah.
time. And then late 70s, it started changing to a little bit of disco, and then disco went away, and then you got the new wave and the rock and the metal, and it's like I think yacht rock set it up because people are saying, "Fuck, this is boring. Let's get some good shit." But I do like
Yeah.
yacht rock. Looking back at it now, it's good stuff, man.
I love early yacht rock, but then it turned into like Van Hagar, and that's when I checked out. Like Van Hagar is bad yacht rock,
Come
but
on, Mike.
I would definitely consider Sammy Hagar yacht rock.
Really? Well, yeah, that
Yeah.
album we did was that album we reviewed on Freeform was pretty yacht rocky.
Well, like yacht rock with bad musicianship is what I would call Sammy Hagar. And that's the one thing about yacht rock is it usually has impeccable musicianship. And I would compare yacht rock to Motown in the fact that, like, the true stars of Motown and the true stars of yacht rock would be the session musicians that play this like meticulous music, like top level musicianship over like a sugary, chorus and stuff like that. But like when you hear Motown, people just think of like, oh, the Temptations and all this shit, and all the people who sang the songs. But to me, the people who made it are the musicians behind it. The same thing with yacht rock. Incredible, drumming, bass playing, guitar playing, but it was all about the person who sang it. But then yacht rock, once it turned into Van Hagar, it was over. I think Sammy Hagar killed yacht rock. I think that's a fair statement. But he's not far removed from it. Montrose, that's a yacht rock band.
Oh no.
They suck. They suck. Montrose sucks. I saw things somebody posted. I haven't been on the page that much lately, but somebody posted, what was it, Montrose versus somebody. I'm like, Montrose sucks. Fuck Montrose. You know.
You still
They're
need
all
to show
here.
me where Sammy hurt you.
Yeah, right here. This side and this in the fucking ears. That's where he fucking hurt me.
You wish you had, it's like tinnitus. What is it? Tinnitus? You get that ringing in your ears. Is that what Sammy
Yeah.
is like to you? Like an irritant that doesn't go
Yeah.
away?
Yeah. Sammy Hagar is what fucking Ralph and his people call plaster. Lame white people, man. Lame white people. And lame white.
I got to tell you my yacht rock story. It's it's kind of like what you guys are talking about.
And no, I love this story because I know how it ends.
Yeah, I auditioned for a yacht rock band.
Wow.
I got the gig, and the leader of the band. I was friends with the drummer, so they gave me a list of songs to learn, and one of the songs was Sammy Hagar's "Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy." So I called the drummer and I said, "Hey, listen, I can't do the Sammy Hagar song. It's against my religion. I can't do it." And he said, "Well, let me talk to the captain," because that was the keyboard player, the leader of the band, was the captain of the yacht rock cover band, right? And the drummer called me back saying, "No, the captain said either you sing the song or you can't do the gig." So I didn't get the gig.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome, but it also sucks because they were playing these beer distilleries. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
You know, when you go to some place that it's like a distillery.
Brewery. I think they call them
Yeah.
breweries now. Yeah.
Yeah, and they made killer money. Really good money. And I was like, I can sing that yacht rock shit, And I did the audition, and I did "What a Fool Believes," was one of the songs I did. Another one was Rosanna, where I didn't even hit the high notes because I can't on Rosanna, but they still liked it enough. And what was the other song? I know I did a third one. Lonesome Loser from the Little River Band.
Hell yeah.
Those 3 songs, and I passed the test. But then they wanted me to do Your Love is Driving Me Crazy.
Do 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 do.
You like that one, Mark?
Yeah, I do.
That's a good one.
Did Chickenfoot play that when you saw him?
No, they didn't.
Oh.
They ain't gay enough.
Fuck it. But no, yacht rock, I love it. I mean, that's what I grew up on. I mean, yacht rock came into prominence in the late 70s and, peaked in the early 80s. And it was just like, it's kind of like what would morph into AOR or adult oriented rock. And it was just kind of weird. It was like, like hippies who turned into yuppies. But it was catchy shit. And it was very, very melodic, very musical. Lot of good shit. I mean, Doobie Brother, like when I think yacht rock, big difference would be the Tom Johnston era of Doobie Brothers versus the Michael McDonald era
He's the
of
king of
Doobie
yacht
Brothers. Kenny Loggins, shit like Ambrosia, America, Player, George Benson. I mean, there's all kinds of shit. I mean, to me, just great fucking music.
To me, the kings of yacht rock, Steely Dan, and a lot of Steely Dan fans hate to hear that.
No,
They're the fucking kings.
They're totally yacht rock.
But I can see that, but I can also see why Steely Dan and Steely Dan fans would be opposed to that because
to
me
yacht rock is what is this word?
Derogatory
term, like how hair farmers get mad at the term hair metal.
Yeah, and I can see that like kind of like how Faith No More doesn't like being blamed for nu metal, but all these nu metal bands blame, they're like, oh, Faith No More is what inspired us.
They're the ones who started that shit. God damn, that makes sense.
If you look at all these nu metal bands, they all credit Faith No More, and they're they inspired us. And I get that with Steely Dan because Steely Dan had this level of musicianship that was second to none, and it did have a certain style and stuff. But yacht rock, by and large, is a lot more fluff and a lot more surface level than what Steely Dan was.
But that's why I call Steely Dan the king of yacht rock, because their music sounds like yacht rock, but I feel it's superior to all the yacht rock I've heard. It has that extra oomph that makes them superior, and that's why I call them the king of yacht rock. No,
right? Well,
there's a lot of bands. I mean,
I get that's not, like I say, to me, the first like cock rock band, the godfathers of cock rock, is Van Halen.
Yeah,
true Van Halen.
Also, Ian, you gotta also equate Pantera with nu metal. That's total Pantera. So a lot of these people, nu metal bands, love Faith No More and Pantera and Anthrax with Public Enemy.
Right, but there's so many bands that were like nowhere near their level but copied their sound. The same thing with yacht rock. They tried to copy like Steely Dan. Now, granted, I love a lot of yacht rock, but yeah, They're nowhere near, just like the cock rock bands were nothing compared to True Van Halen. The new metal bands were nothing compared to Faith No More. You get a bunch of copy artists and shit.
But
But there's
you
something.
gotta admit, Ian, it is impressive how Van Halen with Daily Roth influenced all these cock rock bands like Poison and shit.
Oh yeah.
Then when Sammy Hagar came in, those hair bands became a better band than Van Halen with Sammy Hagar. Ain't that right, Mark?
Right.
No.
Well, nobody tried to copy Van Hagar. That's one thing I'll give him. Like nobody's like, oh,
that's true.
Yeah,
you can't find one Van Hagar fucking copycat.
Yeah. Nobody tried to copy that. Loverboy is like, we already did this.
Hootie and the Boys tried but failed.
Yeah. Like that's the thing about Van Hagar. They were copying, Foreigner, fucking Loverboy,
Bernie,
REO Speedwagon. I mean, I'm not even joking here. That's what Van Hagar became and copied. They were that like safe AOR kind of like, we're not going to scare anybody. We're non-threatening, hooty doody doo,
But the 1984
shit.
was non-threatening. Like they had all weight on it.
House of Pain.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Drop Dead Legs. Hot for
tea.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I brought that up because you got the king of yacht rock riding all weight with them.
Hot for Teacher made it all the way to the PMRC. That video was that was threatening as fuck to the parents of the 80s. Then came When It's Love and Dreams with little planes flying around.
Make any videos. Well, When It's Love.
That's a good thing. Like big thing to point out. Like Hot for Teacher went to the PMRC.
Yeah.
Dreams was sent to like conversion camps. Like when Jesus kids were like, "Hey, stop sucking dick, stop listening to Dreams." Fucking gay shit.
It is so true what you're saying, dude.
But yacht rock, man. I mean, you got your, Hall & Oates, Ambrosia, all this shit. It's like Blue-Eyed Soul for the most part. But man, I dig it. I ain't gonna fucking lie, dude. I love that shit. To me, it's just really good pop music. And I think part of the thing that I really love is the musicianship of it, and the level, it was all like session people. It was the top players playing pop music the same way, like I say, with Motown. I mean, you had catchy songs, you had, impeccable vocalists, but the people playing those songs were not, the band members. They were all session musicians, the top echelon, and I love how it came back again and it's in style. It's kind of bittersweet that it's ironic. Like it's come back like it's cool, but it's like goofy in a way. Kind of sucks because like, okay, like you see people like there's yacht rock shows. You see like yacht rock cover bands, and they dress up like they're Captain and Tennille with their stupid fucking hats and shit.
Like the Yachtly Crew.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Is that a band?
Yeah, it's called the Yachtly Crew. They play around here a lot.
But
that's awesome. That's an awesome name. But it kind of it sucks that it's ironic, but it just shows you how bad modern music is, that this shit's come back in vogue again. Even if it is ironic, people want to hear good music and like well played shit, catchy choruses that aren't as robotic as, Taylor Swift type shit. Sorry, Ralph.
I like Taylor Swift, man.
I know you do.
I'm half a Swiftie, which also means I'm half a fag.
Yeah. The only thing I like about you liking Taylor Swift is now I know you have to vote for Kamala Harris. So that's.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Oh, well, you're gonna get kicked out of the club.
I didn't say I was voting for the other dude either.
I'm voting for Mickey Mouse.
I'm voting for me.
Hey, I'll vote for you. Fuck Dr. Fuck 2024.
Yeah.
And Ian be your vice president. That'd be
And
fucking.
I'll let you all right now know. Vote for me, and I'll fuck up this country worse than Kamala and Trump together. I'll fuck it up.
Yeah, and let me be
everywhere. My first war, guess where I'm going to start war first, and guess
if I'm the vice president, you don't have to worry because nobody will kill you.
Of course, I'm getting the vice president. I need to live.
Like nobody will shoot your ass if I'm vice president.
The first place I will attack as your president, I will nuke Cleveland, Ohio, in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I thought it'd be Sammy Hagar's.
St. Louis too, because of Sammy Hagar. I think Ian froze.
But
he's back.
Oh, everybody froze. My internet connection is unstable. That's what it says. Okay. Everything's unstable.
Yeah.
Like me and Marc.
Let's see here. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah. I wrote a long look at all these songs I wrote down.
Damn.
Okay, well, hold on. These factors are the 4 that's relevant to yacht rock. High production value, use of elite Los Angeles-based studio musicians and producers associated with yacht rock, jazz and R&B influences, use of electric piano, complex and wide lyrics about heartbroken, foolish men, particularly involving the word fool, and an upbeat rhythm called the doobie bounce. Would everybody agree with that?
Sounds like Steely Dan to me.
Well, Steely Dan was a studio band except for Becker and Fagan.
Hey.
Yep.
Hey, I'll give you some knowledge you probably both know, but fuck, we should tell our audience. What's the name of those 2 guys in Steely Dan, Marc? Say that again.
Fagan and Becker.
Huh?
Baker and Beckett.
Well,
Baker and Becken, before Steely Dan, when they were in college, they had a band, and their drummer was Chevy Chase.
That's true. Yep.
That's right, kids. Chevy Chase was a drummer for a band before Steely Dan.
You're Chevy Chase, and I'm not.
and my dad saw Bill Cosby play drums for Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. 1970, Bill Cosby came out on stage with Blood, Sweat, and Tears and played drums.
Awesome.
And he also saw Led Zeppelin and Jethro Tull open up for Vanilla Fudge.
Yeah, that's awesome. I knew about that. I didn't know Jethro Tull was part of it, but I knew that Led Zeppelin opened for Vanilla Fudge. And if you see some footage of John Bonham, he totally ripped off Carmine Appice. Because there's
just ask Carmen; he'll tell you about it.
Oh, there's footage of Carmine doing that shit before Led Zeppelin went on tour with him, and he copped this shit from Carmine Appice, and there's video proof of that. I still think Bonham's better, but he ripped off Carmine Appice, man.
Well, there's also footage of Paul Anka sucking dick before Sammy Hagar, but Sammy Hagar perfected it, so most people associate him with it.
Is that true, Marc? Marc would know that.
I have no idea.
What kind of fan are you?
Hey, I don't get into their personal lives. What they do on their own time is
all I know is that story that Ian said about Sammy. That shit sounds real to me.
Of course it does.
That he sucks dick.
Is it true that your favorite Rush album is Power Windows?
I love Power Windows, but no, it isn't.
Fag.
Is there any Rush album you don't like?
No.
You like?
I don't like a song. I don't like one song.
What song
is that?
Taishan.
What album's that off?
Hold Your Fire.
That's why I don't know it.
Yeah, that album sucks.
I think that whole album's full of Taishans.
Hey, those songs work better live. It was too overproduced on the album. You hear those songs live, they're same thing with Power Windows. Like A Show of Hands. Watch that. Those songs are fucking Manhattan Project.
A Show of Hands sucks.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
A show of hands is the worst Rush live video ever.
That's when I lost touch with Rush. I was amazed I liked Grace Under Pressure. That was a shock to me because it's so full of sin, but I still loved it. But then after that, they just went way overboard. A lot of people couldn't even get into Signals. You know, like Signals was a cutoff point for a lot of people when I was growing up. See, I was a Rush fan, you know, around Hemispheres, Permanent Waves. That's when I became a fan. And then I saw the Moving Pictures tour twice. I saw the Signals tour. And then for Signals down, people, all my friends were like, fuck Rush. And I waited till after Grace Under Pressure. But let's get back into Yacht Rock. Look, I got too many songs. Let me just read off like 5 or 10 of them.
All right, go for it.
Then we'll keep talking. All right. The king of the Yacht Rocks is Steely Dan and Hey 19.
Oh, the epitome of Yacht Rock.
And Peg.
I think Black Cow's a big one too.
Oh, there's some more Steely Dan coming up. All right. Blue Image, Ride Captain. Ride, Captain, ride down the...
Upon my mystery ship.
That's a good one. All right. Oh, Gary Rafferty, Right Down the Line.
Oh, beautiful song.
And Baker Street. You got to
throw it.
Orleans, Dance With Me.
Yeah.
I want to...
Great song.
God, I love that song. See, here's the thing about Yacht Rock, too. All these songs I heard as a little kid, and I didn't like it.
Well, do you remember the cover of the Orleans album where they're all like shirtless?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was considered the gayest album cover of all time until 5150. That took the cake.
All right. Fields and Crofts, Summer Breeze makes me
beautiful.
Love it.
You know, you did
beautiful.
dance. You said Dance With Me and Summer Breeze. There's a Shaw Blades album where they cover all those Yacht Rock songs.
Oh, cool. See, I got to listen to that because I like
it's really good.
I like Tommy Shaw.
It's called Influence.
All right, Steely Dan again. Deacon Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, you mentioned Tommy Shaw. Tommy Shaw is like the greatest male guitar player with a vagina. You know. Tommy Shaw. What a bitch.
Hey,
Tommy
but
Shaw.
dude, come on. The same thing happened to Iommi, but with Iommi,
damn Yankees.
the thing came down on his fingers, where Tommy Shaw, the thing came down on his cock.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, next. 10cc, I'm Not in Love.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, even if you don't like I'm Not in Love, the production of that song, holy shit. I know George Martin didn't produce that, but I mean, it's just like fucking flawless. Flawless.
How about this one? Ambrosia. If you leave me now, you take the biggest...
That's Chicago. That's not Ambrosia.
All right, I got that wrong. God damn, I love that song.
But Ambrosia, the biggest... No, they have a song called The Biggest Part of Me.
That's the one. How does that go again?
Yeah.
I wrote down here.
Oh, goddamn. To sing
I got to listen to it again. I was thinking that Chicago song, as I said.
Yeah.
How about this one? Atlanta Rhythm Section, So Into You.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so into you.
And how about, but I mean, if you're talking Atlanta Rhythm Section, it's Imaginary Lover.
Yeah.
Imaginary Lover. Oh, my God. Great song.
Player. Baby, come back.
Beautiful song.
A double shot. And this would be the band I would put up there with Steely Dan.
Well, hold on, though. Before you go on, interesting fact. You know who's saying Baby Come Back more than Player?
Who?
Mark Allen Taylor, because he's been divorced like 7 times.
That's
true story.
That's a great one, dude.
At least I got a lot of pussy. There you go.
That's right.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Yeah, you
out there that hate you can't say that.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like I work with people who are like, they think their life's so hard, and then I show them a picture of you, and they're like, "Oh, it's not so bad." I'm like, you know what? This guy's got laid like 10 times more than you, because I know you've got laid 10 times.
Which means he's been laid 10 times. All right, and I don't consider Mark ever. I still consider you a virgin, dude. You're a virgin until you have a girl lick your ass.
Oh.
All right, the next song, and this is the band I would put up there with Steely Dan, Toto with Rosanna and Africa.
Oh yeah, but again, Toto, regardless of what you think of the radio hits and stuff like that, the musicianship in Toto and the musicians who actually played in that. I mean, look at the list of albums that the Picardo brothers played on. That fucking what's the guitar player from Toto?
Steve Lukather.
Yeah. I mean, he's the other guitar player on Beat It.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The whole band
it's like
is on Thriller.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, the Picardo brothers, they played on Steely Dan records, all kinds of shit. I mean, they were like the top echelon of like, whatever you need, we can do it, and we're going to do it better than anybody else. But Toto, I mean, what a weird, they had shit like Rosanna and all that shit in Africa, but, actually, to me, Hold the Line, I hear that, I think classic rock.
Yeah.
And
the song on there, you supply the night, baby.
Yeah.
I'll supply the love. That's like one of my favorite Toto songs.
But they could do what
I got to give a shout out to our buddy from up north, Connor Stratton, who's gotten me into Toto.
Yeah. No, Toto's got some great shit, man. But I mean, they did some like, oh God, what was the one? They had an album in the fucking mid 80s or late 80s.
Was it the one with the face isolation?
They had the one ballad. I mean, it's like fucking Hagar level.
Oh, the guy with the big mullet.
Yeah. It was with the other singer.
I can't remember what it was. I didn't like it.
But you know what I mean? I mean, Toto's had so many different sounds, but I mean, you can't take anything away from Steve Lukather as a guitar player. It's the guy is a master of his instrument. And he can play whatever you throw at him. If you're like, okay, play some pussy shit, he will play some pussy shit. Play some pop shit, he'll play it. If you want him to play hard rock, he will play hard rock. I mean, that's the thing about yacht rock. These are top-notch musicians, But
right.
Go on with your list, Ralph. I'm loving this shit.
How about this one? Bobby Caldwell with What You Won't Do for Love.
Oh my God! What's so funny is there is like probably 20 reaction videos on YouTube. If you type that in and do a reaction of black people swearing that Bobby Caldwell is black, and if you listen to the song, he sounds black, but if you look at him, he makes you look like you're in fucking the Crips. Or the Bloods, Mark. Oh, wow. And you're notoriously white. Trash. But Bobby Caldwell, dude, that is a honky, but goddamn, what a soulful voice. Like, and I've said this for a million years, this is nothing new. Like, if I could have anybody's voice, and the voice I'd want to have, Daryl Hall.
Yeah.
Daryl Hall from Hall & Oates, I think, has the most incredible voice. It's soulful. It's, you don't know if it's white or it's black, but Bobby What I'll Do for Love, holy shit. Listen to that. Close your eyes and tell me that's a fucking honky singing that shit. It's fucking incredible.
Amazing. All right, how about this one? Band's called Ace, and it's How Long Has This Been Going On?
You know who's singing that is Paul Carrick.
Oh, I did not know that. From Squeeze.
Yeah, Paul.
Squeeze?
Yeah, Paul Carrick, he'd go on. He was on the first Mike and the Mechanics and
Yeah.
shit. And
Silent Running was a fucking great song, though.
yeah, well, he didn't sing that song.
He sings that
Yeah,
song.
he did. He sang Silent Running.
Does he sing
Did
that
he?
song?
I don't think he sang Silent Running.
He did sing. He
Did
didn't
he?
sing All I
Hey.
Need Is a Miracle. He sang Silent Running. That was him.
Did he sing oh damn it, now I forgot the name of the song.
Tempted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sang
That-
Tempted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fruit of a nut.
That was him. Yeah.
That was what was the name of that band? That's
Squeeze.
Squeeze.
Squeeze. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
But fucking How Long? Oh, what a good song.
Yeah.
Has this been going on? Soulful
Great
as fuck.
song.
All right. Chicago, Saturday in the park.
I think it was the 4th of July.
What a great
Oh,
tune.
yeah.
Love it.
Oh, I tell you what, being a guy from the Chicago area, I love Chicago. And especially before, like the total Peter Cetera takeover, where actually the Peter Cetera takeover is where it was really yacht rock. Before that, it was like something, like there wasn't a lot of bands like that. There was Blood, Sweat, and Tears that used, horns and stuff like that, but man, Chicago and Terry Keith on guitar.
And when he
before his
left, that's when the
untimely
horn
passing.
section took over.
Right, but I mean, one of fucking Jimi Hendrix's favorite guitar players was Terry Keith. It's been well documented. Billy Gibbons and Terry Keith were Jimi Hendrix's two favorite guitar players.
And awesome. He's a great. I know, but you could hear when he died, the band went more horn section.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and what's crazy is my best friend Matt Pasenka, his uncle went to a party that Terry Keith was at in Chicago, like a couple months before his passing, and just said this guy was like wild. He was like the wild guy of Chicago, like the one guy that didn't belong in Chicago. Like he should have been in a hard rock band, and he was all this. And for those of you who don't know, he accidentally blew his brains out. He was at like a house party and had a gun, and he was cleaning his gun. And all these people were freaking out because they're all hippies, like, what are you doing with this gun? But he loved guns. And he's like, fuck, what are you worried about? He's like, it's not even loaded. And he spun the barrel, put it to his head, and pulled the trigger, and there was one in the barrel, and he blew his brains out. And that's how Terry Keith from Chicago died. Total accidental, like, death by misadventure, as the Ted Nugent song goes. Sad way to go. He wasn't like, oh, girl. He just like trying to show people a gun wasn't fucking, a problem, but it was.
And yet Sammy would never do that.
Yeah. No, Sammy did that with a loaded dildo. And he just fucked himself and all of Van Halen's fans.
How about this one? This is beyond classic. Sister Golden Hair from America.
Oh, that's a great one.
Oh, amazing. I am a huge America fan. And a cool thing about America is they were all American kids who met in London. They were all army brats. All their parents were in service, but in Europe, and they met together like, hey, we're all sons of American kids and stuff. And America is just incredible. Had a great album. Sister Golden Hair was actually produced by George Martin. The album that's on was produced by George Martin, and incredible. And even in the 80s, when they went down from a trio to a duo, You Can Do Magic. I mean, that's a great yacht rock song.
Yeah.
Beautiful fucking song. But the harmonies and everything, love it.
All right, how about this one? Orlean was still the one.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
good one.
You're still having fun, and you're still the one.
That's used in a lot of fucking commercials. It's like, fuck, you can't get away from that song.
That's my youth there, man. I would hear
Yeah.
all these songs constantly. How
Yeah,
about
and
this?
that's a song you never heard associated with Freeform.
Yeah, and yet
You
it's
know.
the American song. What's up with that?
Yeah. I did hear, like, there was a commercial for Freeform called Not the One. But the beat of the song was the same, but the lyrics were changed. Not the one I listen to, not the one that makes me laugh. I listen to a lot of podcasts, but Freeform's not the one. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that as well. All right, how about this one? 10cc, the things we do for love.
Oh my God.
Birds and
I used to sing that to my grandmother when I was a little kid, and she loved it. That was the thing I would, because it was huge on the radio, and I used to sing it. My grandmother loved it that I would sing that to her. Great song.
I heard,
And
I heard that when you sang that to your grandmother and you left, she killed herself, so you would not sing that to her anymore.
yeah, well, we're not going to talk about that. But fun fact, I don't know if you know, but the two main guys from 10cc were Godley and Cream,
Yeah.
who in the 80s had a song called Cry.
That
Do you
song
remember
sucked.
that, where everybody's faces would change?
I hated that fucking
song sucked.
Yeah.
I hated
it. They were good. Wasn't that video everybody's talking about because they're more now?
Yeah, because the
works?
faces would change.
Yeah.
I love that song, but yeah, Godley and Cream were the two guys from 10cc. Yeah.
All right. How about Bread with Make It With You?
Oh
That's a good
my
one.
God, what the Bread was fucking huge.
Amazing
And then they were
mellow band.
Oh, and then they were just gone, and it's kind of funny. Like, Bread reminds me in a lot of ways, even though they're so different, they remind me of Grand Funk Railroad. Love Grand Funk Railroad, but Grand Funk Railroad, like, broke the Beatles' attendance record at Shea Stadium.
Yep.
Like, sold it out faster than them. In the early 70s, they were everything, and then they were gone. And that's kind of the same thing with Bread. Bread was fucking huge. And Bread's one of those bands like, Bread, I don't know Bread. If you played like Bread's greatest hits, you would know every fucking song.
Yep.
And they were huge. And then I believe the lead singer became like a Jesus freak and left music, and that was the end of Bread. But they were fucking huge, and definitely a predecessor, because they were early 70s. When you think of the heyday of yacht rock, it's late 80s, late 70s, early 80s. But Bread was early 70s, but definitely a forerunner to what would become yacht rock. Definitely.
All right, here's the next one. Ozark Mountain Daredevils with Jackie Blue.
Oh my God. Do I love fucking Jackie Blue. That song is so fucking good.
Hell yeah.
And I remember getting excited. A band I know Ralph fucking hates, Smashing Pumpkins.
Marc
covered.
Yep.
They covered Jackie Blue in the early 90s. There was a thing. It was like a tribute CD for like the anniversary of Roe versus Wade. And it was all these alternative bands covering shit from, when Roe versus Wade passed. And Smashing Pumpkins did Jackie Blue. And I'm just like, nope. You are no Ozark Mountain Daredevils, motherfucker. But Jackie Blue, oh my God, is that a great song. Fucking love it.
How about this one? Now, this one's special to me. I don't really consider it as killer as every song I talked about, but I did own it on 45 as a little kid. And that was Hughes Corporation with Rock the Boat.
Yeah.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat,
Rock the boat, baby.
I used to
Rock the Boat I would consider more disco.
Disco. Yeah.
But I love that song, But I love disco as well. Maybe
enjoy.
That'll be the next fan voted is our disco love.
Oh, please don't have me on there. I hate disco.
that'll be up to our listeners. Make another poll.
Yeah, no, disco will have Terrence on here because he has fans.
Thanks.
All right, how about this one? Climax Blues Band, couldn't get it right.
Oh, Climax Blues Band. And I love, Couldn't Get It Right. I mean, that is like that. 'Cause, I mean, I love Couldn't Get It Right. I mean, that is like that. 'Cause, I mean, I love Couldn't Get It Right. I mean, that is like that. 'Cause, I mean, I love Couldn't Get It Right. I mean, that is like that. 'Cause, I mean, I love Couldn't Get It Right. I mean, that is like that. 'Cause, I mean, I love Couldn't Get It Right. I mean, that is like that. 'Cause, I mean, I love Couldn't Get It Right. I mean, that is like that. 'Cause, I mean, I love Couldn't Get It Right. I mean, that is like that. 'Cause, I mean, I love Couldn't Get It Right. I mean, that is like that. 'Cause, I mean, I love Couldn't Get It Right. I mean, that is like that. 'Cause, I mean, I love Couldn't Get It Right. I mean, that is like that. 'Cause, I mean, I love Couldn't Get You know, I love the fucking cowbell on that. But what's the one from the early '80s they did? That is, oh my god! It to me, it's 10 times more. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. Hold on. Um, I gotta look this up. I love Couldn't Get It Right. I mean, that is a fantastic song, but the one from the '80s that is very yacht rock. Um, I Love You. Fuck. When I was a younger man, I hadn't a care. Fooling around, hitting the town, growing my hair. Oh, come on, you guys know that song.
Yeah, I know that song.
It doesn't sound familiar to me.
Oh
It's
my
like,
god.
I know that song. What is it? But I know it.
I love you.
I love
Ralph,
you.
Ralph, we're gonna wait. Go online, put in Climax Blues Band, I love you.
Yeah, you'll know that song, Ralph.
Yeah.
It's on my phone.
Okay. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna make fun of Mark and his fucking Dodgers hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a piss and listen to it. That way,
What baseball
Okay.
team?
no
What,
copyright bullshit.
do you like a
There you go.
baseball team at all?
Wait, what was the name of the song again?
Climax Blues Band, I love you.
All right.
All right. Actually, I'm fucking with you. The Dodgers are my second team in baseball.
Oh, you like the Cubs, right? You're a Cubs fan.
Yes, I'm a Cubs fan, but in the late '70s, when I lived in Malibu, Fernando Valenzuela was the Dodgers pitcher, and in my mind, me and Fernando Valenzuela were the only two left-handed people on the planet, and he was a hero to me. And my dad worked for the Malibu Times, so I used to get to sit in the press box and watch the Dodger games from the press box. So I love the Dodgers.
Nice.
But if it's between the Dodgers and the Cubs, it's like, fuck you,
Yeah.
it's Cubs. But baseball is the only sport where I have two teams. But still, it's like, Cubs. If it's anything, if you're playing the Cubs, you're fucked. But
Yeah.
I have love and respect for the Dodgers. And if the Cubs ain't gonna do shit, go Dodgers.
Hey, I love that your team beat the Browns today. That was awesome.
Hey, yeah, it wasn't pretty, but it happened with like third string motherfuckers. Hey, you guys beat the fucking Patriots. Tough game, huh?
That was easy.
You guys beat the worst team in fucking football.
Hey,
We're
Purdy's our
worse than
defense was
us.
sucking. We should have that Rams game was fucking horrible last week. I was so
Oh,
pissed.
dude, it's
Uh,
it's fucking hard. I fuck with Will Carroll from Death Angel
mhm.
because he's like hardcore fucking 49ers and he hates the Raiders.
Mhm.
But I like him. He's a cool dude, But we'll fuck with each other online and shit and send fucked up messages to each other. But goddamn, that's a fucking Raider hater, son of a bitch. I almost said something. I'm like That's why your lead singers were the fucking Kerry King because you're a 49ers fan. But I wouldn't do that. That's too mean.
Man, he sounds like a dude I should talk to, except I don't care about the Raiders. I could take them or leave them. So I don't have any. The only teams I
Well,
fucking
fuck
hate.
you.
They're not on my radar. They haven't been on how
Yeah,
many years? 83?
since the dawn of time.
Since they were in LA.
Yeah, no, they started out in Oakland, went to LA, went
I
back to
know.
Oakland.
The last
Now
time they
we're in
won
Vegas.
was when
Hey,
they were in
hey,
L.
hey, shut the fuck up about sports.
All right.
This is
So
my Zoom call.
so you know the song now, right?
Yeah, I love it. I love that song.
Oh, I love that song.
All right, next, Gilbert O'Sullivan with "Alone Again."
Naturally, I
That's a
love
great
that
song.
song.
What a beautiful song.
Yeah.
How about here's another one? You remember Andrew Gold, "Lonely Boy"?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, what a lonely boy.
yeah.
How about the
Yeah.
Richard Simmons of Yacht Rock, Leo Sayer?
I love Leo Sayer.
What did he do again? He had a high pitched voice, right?
You
You
make me
make
feel
me
like
feel
dancing.
like dancing. Gonna dance
How
now.
about Nick Gilder, Hot Child in the City?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's not yacht
Yeah.
rock, but I'm just bringing it.
No.
What's that yacht rock pedophile song that's so awesome? Oh fuck, the one where in the video the guy's like on the magic carpet with the fucking with the like 12-year-old girl.
I don't
A
know.
whole new world? I don't know.
Oh man. Fuck.
Sure that's
I'm
not
gonna think.
you sure that's not a chicken foot song?
Yeah. Oh my god. I gotta look up this pedophile fucking. I'm gonna get in trouble for Googling this shit.
Then it's gonna
Pedo.
come up with a picture of Sammy
Don't-
Hagar, right?
Don't write pedophile on Google, dude. That's looking for trouble.
Well, what should I put? Yacht rock.
Yacht
Yeah,
rock,
put in the lyrics of this that you remember of the song.
yacht rock, magic carpet, right?
Yacht rock. Okay. Yacht rock magic carpet video.
Yeah, there you go. I'd like to know what song this is.
Oh, you'll know it too. Um. God damn it. It's a song he's talking about, like getting with a 14-year-old girl.
Really?
That's a lot of songs.
I would remember that.
God damn it.
Well, let's just keep going, man.
All right, you keep going. I'll keep looking for it.
All right. Alvin Bishop fooled around and fell in love.
Mickey Thomas. Mickey Thomas,
Mickey
man.
Thomas, who with
Yeah.
Starship
Yeah,
and
Mickey
Jefferson
Thomas.
Starship. Fucking great song.
I
Yeah,
love that song.
it's a great song.
How about this one? Paul Davis with I Go Crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, great
Paul
one.
Davis. Oh my God, he had it's not only that, but remember Cool Night?
Yeah.
It's a cool night.
Night.
Just let me hold you
Yeah, yeah.
by the firelight. If it don't feel right. And he also did Summer of 63 or some shit like that was another big hit he had.
I got to
Great
tell you,
song.
this next song I'm going to say is probably my all-time favorite yacht rock song. I do say
Ooh.
Steely Dan is the king of yacht rock, but this song right here is my all-time favorite yacht rock song, and it is
Christopher Cross.
Looking Glass. Brandy,
A good one.
you're a
Oh, I
fine girl.
I love Brandy, but I mean, yacht rock. I mean, you got to look at fucking, Michael McDonald and fucking, Doobie Brothers, Christopher Cross.
Michael McDonald's the king of yacht rock. He played on more
Okay.
yacht rock songs than his own.
Hey, Looking fucking Glass. Fuck all those people.
Yeah, but I mean, but you bring up a great. Michael McDonald got his start with fucking Steely Dan.
Come
You know?
on.
What a fine girl. What a fine wife you could be.
It's a good one.
Fine girl.
Big
Fuck.
Head Todd and
it's a
the
great
Monsters.
song.
Big Head Todd and the Monsters do a great cover of it, by the way. Check it on YouTube. But you got fucking Michael McDonald there. What that guy was in everything. He even did Yacht Rock Van Halen with All Weight. And fucking then he did Sweet Freedom from that great Billy Crystal Gregory Hines movie, Running Scared. I see nobody posting about that fucking movie.
Thank
Pisses me
you.
off.
That movie kicks ass.
Fucking rules.
Running Scared is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, I love that movie. Billy Crystal.
They want to retire.
And Gregory Hines. Dude, I had the soundtrack to that.
Yeah.
I got the soundtrack from Columbia House. I ordered that shit for 1 penny, and I never paid for it. God damn, I'm trying to find this song.
Yeah, but Running Scared, man. The cops that want to retire, so they're trying not to get shot. It's like fucking funny.
Magic
Andrew
Carpet.
Gold, What a Lonely Boy. That's the one you talked about, right?
Yeah, great song.
All right, how about this one? I'm coming at the end of my list now. England Dan and John Ford Coley with I Really Love to See You Tonight.
Oh, great
I
song.
really love to see you tonight.
Great song. Another one. I mean, you mentioned the band earlier, but Diamond Girl by Seals and Croft is another great one. Magic Carpet, Young Girl. I think I gotta type in pedophile, but I'm afraid to.
Yeah, I don't think you should, dude.
Oh my god.
Which, by the way,
Let's-
Metal Massacre 9 from Metal Blade had a band called Pedophile. And they re-released it without the name of the band, but we found the bass player and we're going to try to get him on Almost Human Live, the bass player of Pedophile.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What about Pablo Cruz? You guys like Pablo Cruz?
Oh yeah. What was their big?
Love will find a way.
Yeah, great song.
All right, this one reminds me of The Sopranos. Steely Dan with Dirty Work.
Oh, that's a great song.
Oh, beautiful song.
Yo, did you remember that episode where Tony Soprano was singing it in the car? I'm a fool to do your dirty work. And he got in a car accident. All right. All right, here's a double shot for you. Gary Wright with Love is Alive and Dreamweaver.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. How about this one? This is a popular one all over commercials now. Pilot with It's Magic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's magic.
All right. Here's
You
a
know.
double shot. Here's a double shot again. Little River Band with Lonesome Loser and Reminiscing.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved Little River Band when I was a kid. And fucking Night Owl. Holy shit.
Here's the last one. Chicago with If You Leave Me Now.
That's a great
Yeah.
one.
That's a great one.
So that's
God,
my whole list.
I gotta find this.
See this list. All I had to do was go in my iPod, because in my iPod I have this whole yacht rock thing, and that is my playlist on my iPod for yacht rock.
What about Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show?
What song they do?
Yeah,
They did You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman when you're in love with a beautiful woman. Yeah.
that's a good one. And Sylvia's mother. Young girl.
Yeah, I got like Steely Dan's like awesome. Hall Notes. Crystal, what's that guy's name? Christopher Cross, sailing and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Run Like the Wind.
Oh.
Arthur's theme. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Air Supply.
Oh, I can't stand Air Supply though.
They had a couple good songs.
Yeah, they get in my head. It's like a bad earworm. It's like what Ian gets when he hears Sammy. I get that with Air Supply.
Oh, AIDS?
Lost.
AIDS? Is that what you're talking about?
Lost in Love from Air Supply. I like that song.
Yeah.
I also like Even the Nights Are Better. Even the nights are better.
Yeah.
See, now that's gonna be
that's
in my
a good
head
one.
all night. It's evil. That song won't shut up. It's like Dancing Queen from ABBA kills me too. So like,
That's the greatest ABBA song ever.
yeah, it just earworms me, and I'm like starting to sing it. Oh fuck, I hate this song. Why am I singing it?
It's absolutely musical perfection. It's stuff that classical musicians like Bach and Beethoven would write songs in that element. What ABBA did was they took classical music and put a beat to it. They were geniuses.
Yeah, I think Aha did it better.
Aha only
You
had
got-
one song.
You guys keep talking. I'm trying to find this goddamn song.
Oh, what
I
do
thought
you want us to do? Stay silent?
Oh man.
Well,
Oh,
type it up on YouTube. Magic Carpet, Yacht Rock. Here, I'll do it.
I did that already.
what about some Jackson Brown? He had some yacht
On
rock
YouTube?
songs.
I fucking hate Jackson Brown.
Yeah,
Somebody
that
did.
guy,
Yeah, that,
I can't stand him.
I love Jackson Brown. How about some
Ooh,
Crosby's?
how about Chevy Van by Sammy Johns? That's a good
Oh,
one.
yeah. That's a good one.
or Feel So Good by Chuck Mangione.
Oh, I used to have that Vine, that 8-track.
Oh, here we go. Bernie Mendo's Into the Night.
Oh,
That's the song. You found it?
Yeah, that's the one.
that
Play
sounds
that
familiar.
What's the name?
Ralph, play it on your phone.
What's the name of it?
Bernie Mendo's Into the Night.
Bernie.
Isn't that goes into the night? Something like that?
No. No, you have no idea. Ralph's going to bring it up, and we'll all find out.
Into the night. All right, here we go.
Prime Big Deal Days is coming.
Hey, you realize a lot of Warner Brothers tracks are blocked off of YouTube right now for copyright?
I didn't know that. You can hear it?
No. You know it now, though, right?
Wait, maybe when he starts singing it. Vocals haven't come in yet.
Sounds familiar to me. Here, dude.
4 million views. 4 million pedophiles. 16 years old. Leave her alone. I don't know this, dude.
I know
You don't know
song.
this song?
I don't know it. Maybe the chorus will remind me, but so far it doesn't.
I know that song, Ian. No.
Okay. Of course you do, you pedophile.
You sing it to a 16-year-old.
That's pretty nasty.
And this song was actually released twice, once in the early 80s and once in the late 80s, and both times it charted.
I don't know this song.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I did all that for nothing then.
I know it because I guess no, forget it. Like I said.
You both know it because you're pedophiles.
But how about shit like, Kenny Loggins, This Is It,
Yeah, I don't like that stuff. I don't like Kenny Loggins.
What about the one he did with Steve Perry? That was a good.
I know he did like Caddyshack and some other shit.
You don't like
I
Right?
love the Caddyshack song.
I don't like
I'm All Right?
No.
You don't like I'm All Right?
No. Nobody
Wow.
got me. No.
You don't like Footloose?
Come on. Not even you like Footloose.
Danger
No, you know
Zone?
what sucks? You know who's a shitty guy that's on the Footloose soundtrack? Sammy Hagar.
I
The
know.
girl gets around?
I did a track by track with Footloose against some other crap. They were both
Yeah.
there.
That's all Sammy Hagar did until he joined, Van Hagar with soundtracks and shit.
Over the Top, Footloose, lots of stuff like that.
Fast Times at Richmond High, heavy metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, hey, we love yacht rock, and I think it's funny that this is what the listeners picked.
Yeah. Yeah. Make another poll, everybody.
Yeah, make another poll. And we should have done a poll of who we have as a guest because we wouldn't have picked Mark. We would have picked somebody else.
Yeah, probably people are going to get pissed saying we want a yacht rock, but not with Mark.
Yeah, we didn't want Mark Rock.
It's not like I asked to come on. I got a phone call, and when the podcast kings call, I'm at your beck and call. There you go. I'm here for
As you should be.
Hail the kings.
Yep, you goddamn right. But hey, what you guys been listening to? What's going on? You guys got a pick of the week?
I'd have to think about that. You go.
How about you, Mark?
I got a guy, man. He got screwed out of the stadium tour. Tuck Smith and the Restless Hearts. He has a new album. If you like 80s and like some Thin Lizzy type guitars, it's like 80s mixed with like 70s rock. It's like a hybrid. His new album is fucking really good. We just reviewed it. It'll be out on Friday. Shit. Let me find it here. I don't remember the name of it. Okay, it's Rogue to Redemption. So check out Tuck Smith and the Restless Hearts. If you like Thin Lizzy, he's heavily influenced by Thin Lizzy. Listening to that album, I'm hearing Thin Lizzy dual guitars, phrasings by him, but it has like a Rick Springfield Hall & Oates thing to it too. So it's like mixed up. It's really cool.
Okay. Well, I would say for pick of the week, I got some multiple shit. I really like that new song I heard from George Lynch, Voodoo something. But just I don't know. Fucking Google George Lynch and Voodoo. I mean, it's definitely 80s sounding shit, like lyrically, musically, but I dug it. I thought it was good. But in all honesty, all I've been listening to lately is Motorhead and fucking Testament. And I'm gonna pick one album Ralph. Actually, I'm gonna pick two albums Ralph doesn't like.
Go ahead, pick two albums, but I'm only playing one of them.
Right, whatever. But I'll say, go back, check out fucking Bomber from Motorhead. I
Love
know a
it.
lot of people.
Great
A
album.
lot of people are like, "Oh, it's between Overkill and fucking, Ace of Spades." But goddamn, Dead Men Tell No Tales is fucking
Stone Deaf
phenomenal.
Forever.
Oh fuck yeah! It's Step Down. I mean, there's all kinds of shit. And another one, I know Ralph doesn't like, but I love is Testament. Practice what you preach.
Ugh,
Yeah,
Disney.
I love it. I love it. Think it's a great album, and that's what I've been listening to: Testament, Motorhead, and whatever new George Lynch.
They're
like
called Voodoo
something.
Wise Guys.
Voodoo Wise Guys. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, I can't even remember the name of the song.
It's called
They probably don't even.
Someday You'll something.
Yeah, yeah. It's about like, ooh, you're gonna be mad you left me. You'll probably
Someday
like
you'll
that.
know. Someday you'll know.
Yeah, good song. If you like '80s fucking metallic hard rock, it's a great song.
Just stay
So
away
that's
from
what I've
that
been listening to.
Stay away from that last Lynch Mob album, Babylon. That's one of the worst albums I heard in my life.
Yeah, you like Sammy, so I'm not gonna fucking
Yeah,
listen to anything you
hey,
have
in
to
other
say.
words, go check out that album. It's probably good.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's
everybody
probably
on the
fucking heavy as
show,
fuck.
Bill. I think Bill. We had a guy from Ages of Rock. He picked it and it sucked. He said sorry to us for picking that album.
Ralph, what you got?
All right, I did. Somebody donated for me to do a track by track from a artist I love, but I've never had this album, and this album is chock full of hits.
Great
Oh, hell yeah.
You got
Hell yeah.
you got Hollywood Nights, Still the Same, Old Time Rock and Roll, Feel Like a Number, all this shit on one album. Ain't got no
Does
money.
that got Sunspot Baby on it too?
No, it's got we got tonight.
Great, beautiful song.
But I got to tell you, there's one song on here I've never heard before, and The Strut has always been my favorite.
Oh,
No,
love it.
That's on Against the Wind. That's always been my favorite song.
Oh.
But when I heard this song, I got a new favorite Bob Seger song, and it's a song called Till It Shines.
You never heard that one?
Never heard it before.
Oh wow, that's a great song, man.
Not till I got that song. You know what that song reminds me of? I can totally hear Thin Lizzy cover that song 100%. You got to remember,
Well,
Thin Lizzy.
yeah, they wrote Rosalie.
They did Rosalie, but I don't know if maybe that inspired them, because it sounds like a Thin Lizzy song. It's so good.
I tell you what, I know a lot of people like love Bob Seger. They swear by what's the first live album he did?
Live Bullet.
I love it.
Live Bullet. But I'll tell you what, you want to hear another good one? Nine Tonight.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
80s one is great. I'm still.
Oh, Nine Tonight is fucking amazing.
No, it is.
Live album.
But man, to me, that Live Bullet with Beautiful Loser, Catman.
Oh yeah. No, it's great, but Nine Tonight is nothing to fucking laugh at.
No,
you
it's
know?
great. It is awesome. I own them both.
Yeah.
So that's
Awesome.
a
Great pick.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Bye.
All right.
I bought it, right after I did, I go, man, because that Let It Shine song. I love all the other hits, though. But I've only owned the live album and Against the Wind and the album Beautiful Loser. Those are the only three Bob Seger albums I ever owned. Another great album he has that I listen to is Night Moves. I got to get
Yeah,
that.
Oh,
that's a great album.
Yeah, that's got Sunspot Baby on it.
Yeah,
I love Sunspot Baby.
That has a lot of hits.
Oh my God.
Bob Seger rules.
I'm a Midwest Chicago boy, born and bred. Fucking Bob Seger, dude. Love Bob Seger. That's some real shit. That ain't faggot shit like fucking Sammy Hagar from the fucking Bay, from the gay part of the Bay, from the fucking Castro. I'm
He's like
talking about a man. Bob Seger's a fucking man.
He's the Midwest Leonard Skinner.
Yeah, he's a man, not a bitch like your fucking Sammy Hagar. You fucking bitch loving faggot. Anyway.
Hey, Ian, I love you too.
Yeah. I
I
know
already
you do.
did-
'Cause
already
you're
did-
a
already
fucking
did it in
bitch-loving
Nashville.
faggot. You want to suck my dick? But I want to thank all the fans that voted for this.
Yeah, thank you. And do it again. We're not going to do the second place of that first poll. Make a new poll, everybody.
Yeah, new poll, new genre, stuff like this. Awesome. And I just want to say sorry to everybody. I know it's been a long time since the last episode, man. I've been working like crazy.
It's been Ian's fault, not mine.
Yeah, no. I've been working like crazy. I've had medical and family issues. I mean, everything's okay, thankfully. But yeah, my fault. But for all the people like, hey, 10th anniversary. Yeah, no, our 10th anniversary was actually in July, and even we forgot about it. It was July was the anniversary of the show. But if you go by Apple, it was September. So there you go. Shit happens. But hey, 10 years later, we're still going strong. We're still doing fun episodes. Even if we have to, be reduced to asking people like Marc to be on the show, we still make it fun, So thank you guys. Thank you guys for being involved. And I love that kind of shit, man. You guys, you did a poll on there and you picked this shit, and that's great. And it's out of our wheelhouse, but it's something, we still love talking about. Amazing. Fun episode, man. I'm so glad to be back. So glad to be talking to Ralph again. And fuck it, I'm so drunk, I'm happy fucking Marc's here. I don't give a shit.
Did you have fun, Marc?
Oh yeah, I always have fun with you guys.
Fuck, we fucked up, Ian. Not good. Not good.
Yeah. But I tell you what, if you go to fucking Disney World tomorrow, don't get a fucking corn dog, because he's going to be hung over and burn that shit.
Oh shit! I'm not at Disney World, so there you go.
You don't make
what? You got fired from Disney World?
I'm at Disneyland. I'm at California
whatever.
Adventure.
Oh, look at this. I work at Disneyland.
You still make corn dogs?
Oh yeah.
How many years?
I've done other things in that park, dude. I've made Chinese food. I made burgers. I made chicken. I made fish. I just move. I go to this location because I got the highest seniority, and I fucking get off early.
So you're still making corn dogs?
Yeah.
How many years has it been now?
23 years.
23 years.
Almost 24.
24 years of corn dogs, Ian.
Not all corn dogs. I've made lots of stuff.
And you still drive like an hour and a half to go to work?
It's like 35 miles now. It used to be 87, so it's pretty cool.
Okay, you moved closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still an hour and a half.
He's got a break because, he went from being insane to fucking goofy,
I'm mostly grumpy.
That's fucked up. I didn't think you were allowed that close to children, Like, do you just have to, like, you cook the corn dogs, but somebody else presents them? Is that how it works?
I just cook, dude. I don't hand out orders.
Yeah, because you're above that shit.
No,
you're a goddamn corn dog chef.
I have handed out orders when we had call outs. I did help out. Say, here's your corn dog, here's your drink. I do hand out once in a while, but I don't like to.
Did any of your bosses go up to you and go, Marc, today you got to get in that goofy costume?
No, that's a different union.
That's fucked up. Yeah, Marc there, you're not going to put him in a goofy costume? Disneyland is not up to what's going on.
Hey, that motherfucker, they told him to take the goofy costume off.
Yeah, Freeform Rock Podcast, the Goofy Podcast.
Oh, thanks. I don't need any more jokes, man. You guys gave them enough material already.
Yeah. America's Podcast. No wonder we're in such a sad state.
America's Goofy Podcast.
Hey, you're both a bit on there, and Ralph's coming back on. So
I'm
thank
coming
you.
back with socialism, baby.
Yeah, I heard about America's podcast. You're eating dogs. You're eating cats. You're coming across the border in ridiculous numbers. We got to stop this shit. Oh, fuck. Well, if you enjoyed this, then obviously you don't ask for much. But come back next week to the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast.
I just want to let you know that I was raised in a middle class home, and I am now black. Smack 'em a gob.
Goodbye. Talk to you guys later.
All right, later, guys.